Alright guys, Pie here. I'm gonna be starting to do more analytical videos. So this will be my first one. A lot of people have requested me, asking me about how do I lane against Caitlyn, or more specifically, how do I lane against Caitlyn Nami. It's a really hard lane, and understandably, like, you will have trouble laning against this. Caitlyn, probably one of the best bully champions in bottom lane, and Nami is just absolutely obnoxious. Like, she makes ADs that bully hard, bully 20 times harder. So I got into the unfortunate situation of picking Graves, 525. Is it 525? Pretty sure it's 525 range ADC versus Caitlyn 650. It's not going to be a fun lane, but I'm going to show you guys what you have to do to really make sure that you can win this matchup, because honestly, it's pretty rough. I'm just going to explain a little bit of the matchup right now. Basically, what Caitlyn will want to do is she's going to want to shove to my turret, harass me, and then freeze the lane. What I'm going to want to do is either not allow myself to be shoved into the turret, or I'm just going to have to play like a complete potato. Like, just completely zone out. Just don't do anything. Sit under my turret and just drill on myself. So when I get to the lane, I'll probably start pushing. But if I see that it's hopeless, I'm just going to abandon that strategy, give up the lane, and just sit under my turret and wait for a jungler gang. This is something that's a really important concept to understand, because Caitlyn, if you are short range against her and she has someone like Nami, there is very little you can do once she gets the shove on you. You are just going to be basically killing yourself trying to fight her. So let's just keep the camera in bottom lane and see how it progresses. So I started off trying to shove the wave. I missed 2 CS right off the bat because I'm garbage. Really bad of me. I have this shove going for me a little bit. Looks like Lust Boy wants to try to harass me. This is really good. So Caitlyn isn't really backing up Nami right there, so we can go for a little bit of a trade right here. Really nice little thing. So they're not you always want to trade with your AD and with your support at the same time. So Lust Boy overextends on his own. Takes like 200 damage. I took Janus shield damage, which is pretty much nothing. It's a pretty good trade. But at this point, I can't shove out the wave. They already have the zone going on me. Lust Boy's playing up, and Wild Turtle is just ready to follow it up. So I'm just conceding the wave. They hit level 2. There's no way I can fight them off the wave now. So just going to be doing the sitting under the turret that I was talking about. Really unfortunate that I'm not able to outshove them, but that's Caitlyn Nami for you. Like, if they're played by really good players, it's very hard to get the shove against them. So I'm going to be playing under my turret, and I'll show you guys what I do when that happens. So right now I'm just soaking experience. The worst thing that you can let happen to yourself against Caitlyn is get pushed out of lane. If you get pushed out of lane, you're doomed, because she's subject to your turret. She'll get the freeze, and then you're just completely boned. You won't be able to do anything when she gets the freeze on you, because, again, since I'm Graves, I'm 525 range. It's very hard for me to contest Caitlyn. It was really lucky of me. He walked up and took a turret shot, so he has a lot of damage on him. I'm shooting for at least a 10 CS difference. Any more than 10 and it gets kind of iffy for me, because I won't be having good timings. Champion like Graves, your best first back is BF sword. That's the back. If you get BF sword, you could probably crush any lane. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for. And worst case scenario, I'm not able to get BF. I'll get pickaxe and a bunch of health pots, like probably 4 health pots against Caitlyn, because you're going to need them all. You're going to need a whole lot of health pots versus this chick. So he's just keeping the wave shoved right now. I go in for 2 CS. Not really worth. I lost a lot of life on that, actually. That was pretty stupid of me. I had to pop a health pot to make up for the health lost on that one, but at least the wave's pushing still to my turret. It's not that bad when it's under your turret. Again, the worst thing that you can let happen to yourself is you get frozen on. If you get frozen on, this lane just becomes undealable with. Like, you just see Caitlyn just getting that slow on me, hitting me twice, and I just don't even have a reaction to it. I just get murdered. Get bubbled, but I have Janna shield, so it's not that big of a deal. Just farming right now. Let's see what the farm is. It's 33 to 21. That's not great, but I have this CS right here, so it's not that big CS difference yet. Okay, nice. My jungle gank finally came. Since they have to play on the turret, they are very susceptible to jungle gank. This is why you can't let yourself get stressed out if you're just forced on your turret, because the jungle gank will eventually come. This is really good. I'm not moving up for this because there's no way I can get this kill. Like, he will flash if he feels like he's really in danger. And it's more important for me to secure the CS, because once I get my BF sword, this lane's over. If I get BF sword and she has BF sword, I'm just gonna pound her into the ground. So really good help from my jungler. He pretty much set me up to win the game now. As you saw from the laning phase, I never really let myself just get beat up. I just sat under my turret, played it chill, and just took the CS that I was given. So I'll probably end up shoving this wave out. Let's see how much gold I have. Oh man, this is the worst. Having this value is just terrible. 1400 is just such a bad back. Okay, Lust Boy tries to freeze the lane here. If you're a support player, this is something really important that you should copy. You should always try to freeze the lane for your AD if possible. Especially at lower levels of play. People won't be like me where I go to stop Lust Boy from freezing it. And like I've said before, the worst thing to happen to you is you get your lane frozen against Caitlyn, because that is not... She will just zone you indefinitely. I'm not sure why I'm staying. Okay, so I almost have BF sword. So I'm going to be staying for BF sword. It looks like I'm baiting a gank too. That's pretty good. I think we got... No, this plan. But yeah, I'm staying for BF sword. I should have enough now. Yeah, I have enough for BF sword. I'll probably end up missing a wave, honestly. But to get BF sword against pickaxe is worth missing a wave. So pickaxe is 25 AD, BF sword's 50, and you have to think of it as I'm Graves. Like, all I care about is having huge AD so I can one-shot champions. So this back is probably the best for me. I have BF sword, 2 health pots. Ideally, I'd want a little more, but didn't have that much money. I was backing on 1570, I think, so that's okay with me. When I get back to lane, I'm definitely going to look to play aggressive now. Now this is your turn to win the lane. Caitlyn is all about her early levels, like before the first shop. But after you shop, if you're even with Caitlyn, my buckshot did like a quarter of her health right there. It's really ridiculous how much damage you do, especially with the BF sword. So we're just going to watch as I play it out. I'll probably look to really take the fight to Caitlyn. I'll be dashing in her face because the closer I am with buckshot, the more damage it'll deal. And since I have BF sword, I'm not really scared of anything that Caitlyn brings because she just has a pickaxe. So I got 1 auto attack, really good, and a buckshot. That's half Caitlyn's life. I can't stress enough, if you weather this storm early against Caitlyn, I'm not taking any damage in these trades, and you're seeing 1 auto and a buckshot is half of Caitlyn's life. I'll probably look to play really aggressive here. Turtle's looking a little overextended. Nah, I'm not looking to do anything, actually. I guess I'm scared of the jungle right now. He's playing really far up, and I shouldn't be letting him get away with that. Okay, there we go. Now I'm starting to zone him out a little more. Okay, good trades, good trades. Bound to half life again. Dodge the Piltover Peacemaker. And yeah, Basically, I'm not taking any damage, but I'm really just forcing Turtle to respect my damage. Turtle's pretty low right now. I'd say he's in kill range with my BF sword, so I'll probably look to take a fight to him real soon. I need to butter him up again. I gotta butter this boy's biscuit real quick. But afterward, yeah, he should just die pretty easily. I'm just gonna be harassing Lust Boy. Throw a buckshot, but I missed. I mean, that's the nature of it. That's really good flash for my Janna. She would have been dead there. It's really good for her to recognize that she needed to flash that. And yeah, just gonna be shoving to Turtle's turret and trying my best to keep the pressure on him. Now that I have the lane in my favor, let's see if I have a CS advantage. 74-75. I'm still recovering from my garbage CSing at the start. I would have had a pretty big advantage if I wasn't so garbage at farming. So it's unfortunate, but yeah. Again, I have BF swords, so I'm gonna be wanting to trade with Turtle. Caitlyn doesn't really do anything against Graves when you get in her face. Again, one buckshot right there. I brought Turtle, or I hit Turtle for a quarter of his life. Now he's in kill range. I'll probably, okay, there we go. I look for the kill, and he loses one life. Okay. This is a really important concept for lower level players, so I'm just gonna rewind this. So I go for this kill. A really important thing against Caitlyn, you have to keep your cool here. So I'm going for this kill right now. I'm not gonna flash for him because he has both summoners up. And if I flash for him, I am pretty much just gonna die since he'll flash or heal away. So we'll watch how it plays out. It's unfortunate that he lives with such low life, but if I ended up flashing here to try to finish him off, I just get met with Lust Boy's bubble and his tsunami, which will pretty much kill me on the turret. So I end up getting brought to really low life. Like, I'm so low that one turret shot would have killed me. So it's a really good thing I didn't try to flash for the kill because Turtle still had flash. And a really good player will just match your flash because he knows you're looking for it. So it sucks that I didn't get the kill, but it's never worth overextending because you can throw your lead very easily by trying to push for more than you're given. Like against Caitlyn, you take what you're given and you just run with it because you don't need to do anything more. Caitlyn's completely reliant on her early game, and if she doesn't get a lead in her early game, then this champion is just completely useless. And yeah, she doesn't have a lead. We're dead even. Ideally, again, I'd be more ahead, but I really messed up the lane early, so I'm just going to be running back bottom again. I really want to get this turret before I leave the lane. Turtle overextended and just ended up dying to the jungler, which is really good for me. I think I might get this turret. Yeah, I'll probably get this turret. Nami looks like she's just roaming around, gaining vision control. And I should have the turret for free then, bottom. I have a lot of damage with BF sword and pickaxe, so that's really good for me. And yeah, at this point, the lane's over. I'm gonna have the turret. Okay, it looks like I'm looking to collapse the middle then for this team fight. That's really good. Okay, I'm actually not collapsing for this team fight. I think I might go for a cheese play on Turtle. So what I'm doing right here is sometimes vision will be weird, where it gives you a little bit of vision after you kill the turret or after you kill the ward. So I'm just pretending like I'm walking away, and then I'm just gonna walk and loop back around. So if Turtle comes through lane, I'll just jump him and kill him. Okay, it sucks. It doesn't look like he's doing that though. I got some free damage on Lust Boy. That's whatever. Just keep the pressure up bottom. My team's invading into their jungle, which is good for us. They will probably be forced off of the turret. Oh, that was really nice from Turtle. Yeah, I got caught sleeping. He had his flash. Whoops. Uh-oh. We're just gonna take the free dragon. That's fine with me. Caitlyn got a kill, which doesn't make that much of a difference because, again, Graves just does so much more than Caitlyn at this point. When you pick Caitlyn, you have to win your lane. If you don't win your lane, there's no point in picking Caitlyn, because you just pick something that just goes to late game. So I'm getting ganked here. I think I might look to turn this. Turtle's pretty low. Okay, I just waited for the TP instead. And just take the free Cho'Gath kill. That's fine with me. Flash the Jarvan combo, and we're good to go here. Yeah, that was probably the better route. I probably could have gone for that kill bottom, because I do a lot of damage, and I think I have Summoner. I had my flash up because I had flash Jarvan, but that's fine. I'm looking for a little cheese play right here off of the breaking the line of sight. He didn't come up to it, but I got some buck damage. Buckshot damage off on him. It's pretty good. Another really important thing about bottom lane is line of sight, fog of war. He's hiding behind the fog of war to try to catch me if I overextend. You use it a lot with these walls over here, the fog of war stuff, because you can catch a lot of people slipping up bottom lane by just hiding in the shadows. It's a really effective way to get kills. Like, yeah, if I was hiding in here, Boy checked it, but I might have been able to kill one of them. But instead I decided to back, which is fine. I think I have my Infinity Edge. Yeah, I have IE. It's pretty good back right here, so. Still trying to work on this turret here, but the lane, as you can see, is pretty much over. Caitlyn wasn't able to secure the lead that she needed to really warrant being picked, and because of that, she's just never going to be as effective as me. Someone like Graves, if he gets his like lane bully status off, then that's just game. Less boy with the flash. So I'm just going to end up taking this turret, and yeah, it's pretty much like a 1v1. Whoever takes the turret first wins, so. That's the end of the lane, but I'll play it out and show you guys what I do to close out the rest of this game. It honestly probably won't require much. Turtle is really far behind. Boy is pretty far behind. They don't really have much compared to us, you know. Just do my back in his face. Gotta get a little bit of showboating in. Yeah, they're really far behind compared to us because, again, Caitlyn doesn't get a lead. She just isn't worth picking. You have to crush your lane with her. Gonna be going for the next turret. Nope. No, I am not. Just playing. I'm just gonna back out now. Probably just shop, regroup. We have really good vision control in bottom lane due to the fact that they can't really face check anything. Caitlyn's too weak. Nami's too weak. We'll just pop them instantly. They're mid lanes, 1 and 3. It's very dangerous against the Syndra, Lee Sin, and Graves Janna combo to be face checking stuff. This guy can face check because he's a tank, but yeah, it's just so hard to regain vision control when you fall behind. Map's playing out pretty well for us, honestly. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking the 7-1 Lee Sin. I'm liking the 2-1 Cassio. I'm not liking the 4 deaths on high. Come on, high, shape it up. But I am digging the 1-0-1 from Imaqtpie. Pretty good player, in my opinion. So I'm just grabbing the crab for some vision control. He dodged my Q and I felt ashamed, so I just walked off. The walk of shame right here to go farm something a little easier, something that doesn't run away. Farm the creeps. Got the buckshot on the back row. Really good shot right there. Oh no, Caitlyn's overextended. Probably just dead. Oh, Ori's gonna. Okay. Pretty good from Turtle. And he's dead though. Yeah, you see, Caitlyn can't really defend herself when she's caught out of position, so he just died instantly to Lee Sin. This guy wants to 1v1 me. Let's see if he can do it. Nope, get out of my face. Graves. Guy gets popped. And yeah, that's the power of Graves. Took him from 100 to 0 in like No time flat. Didn't even use my ulti on him because I ulti Cho'Gath, so pretty good stuff. Gonna take my consolation red prize. Guess it's not a consolation, but my extra prize. The red buff. And then just go back to shoving again. Yeah, this game's just, it's just too hard right now. Caitlyn wasn't even able to go for her Infinity Edge. She had to opt for a Zeal, which is a lot better for her because at this point, she really needs attack speed. She needs the movement speed. She just needs everything that a Zeal provides. Like, the Infinity Edge would help her out a lot, but it's just such a big investment for pretty much like 20% crit. When she can get for the same investment 10% crit, 5% movement speed, and 20% attack speed, which is always good. Can't go wrong with those stats. So he keeps shoving in bot lane. I have to keep tending to this wave. I can't let it go straight to my turret, but there's no reason to. I put the pressure on them to have to respond to me. I don't want to be forced to respond to them. I guess I am, but I can just do whatever I want at this point. So I'm just gonna shove in bot lane. Probably take the turret. Yeah, I'm pinging for the turret, so probably just take this. Anyone comes, I'll just 1v1 them. Really strong. That's the great thing about Graves, is he just has such good 1v1 dueling potential. This guy throws his combo at me and I'm like, there. I have a buckshot to the face, buddy. Enjoy. Just gonna shove this out. We whiff everything, but can't whiff those. Good stuff. Good stuff, everyone. Get the kill on the Zed. And yeah, this game's just gonna be a slow strangle. They really just don't have a way of contesting us. They don't have a really good source of damage. Jarvan's alright, and Zed's alright, but against Syndra and Cassiopeia, they just die instantly. And worst case scenario is Janna just ultis and keeps me safe. The Lust Boy might be dead. No. Hey, Jarvan. Nope. Didn't get anyone, but at least I can take mid turret. Oh no, we're picking Baron. We're gonna do the dance with Barno. This should be a pretty free. Cassiopeia just does so much DPS. He's really good. He's a really great champion for DPS and Baron. Okay. So in this team fight, I can play pretty aggressive. I don't really have to be scared of anything if a team fight does break out, because yeah, I'm very strong right now. And it'll be very hard to pop me since I have Flash. I can, worst case scenario, Flash the Shurikens of Zed, which is the main source of damage. This is a pretty sloppy team fight so far. Really good Cassiopeia ulti. Sick combo by me. And free kill. Good stuff. Take the free kill and we all just reset. Probably just push for the Baron again. They don't have any way of really contesting us at this point. It's really good for us. Oh no, hi. Get out of there, buddy. Woof, that flash. Goody. I like it. I like it. Good stuff, good stuff. Jen is there to protect the turret, and I have to address this bottom wave that's being built. Again, I don't want it to just shove this turret out. It's very low. 300 life. It could easily be taken. Whew, turtle. Trading 1 for 1. I like it. Richie Rich on Lust Boy, though. Oh my god. I'm a cutie pie. Look at this attack moving. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. This guy's really good at AD. This guy knows what he's talking about. Good stuff. Yeah, the Lee Sin's just so strong. He's just running around 1v1ing everyone. Get out of my face, he says. Nice flash. Watch this Q. He's gonna Q him, right? Just Q him in the face. Okay. Or he's just gonna punch him in the face. That works too. Yeah, this Lee Sin, what's his score? This guy's 12 kills, It's pretty good. He's doing all right for himself. I got 4 kills. Not doing that great compared to him, but yeah, it's kind of hard to compete with 12 kills. I'll be honest. So I'm collapsing for this team fight. We have wards here. This will probably be the final team fight. It's 10 to 24. It's not much hope for him, honestly. Smoke screen to cut off the retreat, and boom, just dead. Good stuff. And there's the surrender vote. So yeah, that's basically how you want to lane against Caitlyn Nami as Graves. You're at a really big range disadvantage, which sucks for most of the lane. But if you, so basically, I'll give you the bullet points. If you don't get the shove for yourself, you need to play under the turret and then pray that your jungler will come. If you're under the turret, they have to overextend to really pressure you. If you're fine with last hitting under the turret, that is. If you're not fine with last hitting under the turret, probably recommend, if you can counter pick Caitlyn, pick something that is a lot easier to last hit under turret. Maybe Ezreal, where you have a Q, or Corky, you have your Gatling gun and true damage to help out a little bit. One of those types of champions. If you're fine with last hitting under the turret, just pick whoever you want and just play it safe. Your jungler will be able to help you. And you saw right there, I was getting just booty blasted the entire time. I got one Lee Sin gank, shopped for BF sword, and then the lane turned into a slaughter. So that's all you really need to do. I'll be doing a lot more analysis videos, so if you like it, definitely subscribe to the channel, guys, and thanks for tuning in. Peace.